What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Carefree Lewis G and welcome back to another match preview. And today we have Roma in the Champions League, and we have been doing pretty well in the Champions League. We've won 2 out of our 2 group stage matches, but the worrying thing is since we won our last one, we've lost 2 out of our last 2 Premier League games. So, not feeling that confident going into this game. I'm hoping the fact that it's a new competition might give a fresh mental mindset to this game, but I'm not sure what to think about it. Roma might be a bit iffy as well. They did just lose their last game in Serie A, but they also have the best defensive record in that league. So this is going to be another one. It's going to be another difficult Champions League game. But again, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and Roma is up there. So we need to try and do the best that we can. In terms of Chelsea team news for this match, Kante's still out. So obviously that was an impact in the defeat to Crystal Palace on Saturday. Hopefully we might have adjusted better to his loss. Obviously losing Kante is a big loss to us, and I'm hoping we might be settled a bit better for that. Danny Drinkwater's still out as well, but he's back in training, so he could be back in contention very soon for us. Alvaro Morata, Conte has come out and said that he is ready for this game. A big weakness I have heard from Morata from fans of other clubs, from Real Madrid, from Juventus, is the fact that they don't think that Morata has it in him to play 2 games a week. So for me personally, even though he is fit, I'd be a bit iffy in terms of starting him in this game. I'm going to go into more depth in that in my predicted 11 for that game, but Morata is back, so that is a positive there. Rudiger could be featuring against his former club. Personally, I hope he does, because he'd understand the team. He'd understand the team, he'd understand their setup, their tactics and their players better than most other players in our Chelsea squad. So I'm hoping he starts, and also because I just think he's good enough to start in the starting 11. In terms of Roma, there isn't really much, but they have said that Kostas Manolas is out for their match. So that is obviously a big boost for us. Obviously I wouldn't say I'm happy to see any other player injured, but the fact that Manolas isn't playing is a very big positive for us. So that is more or less that in terms of the team news for either team. In terms of our predicted 11, gonna go straight to a 3-4-3. In goal, obvious choice, Thibaut Courtois. Don't really think I need to go into much depth about it. He has to start. In terms of the back 3, I'd go with Azpilicueta on the right hand side. He's another bolt-on for the side. I'd say our best defender, one of the best defenders in the league. Easy choice. In the middle though, I'd probably go a little bit controversial here. I'd put Andreas Christensen inside instead of David Luiz. Mainly because I didn't think David Luiz had the best of games. I do want to put that out just being an off game, but I also do want to see Christensen get more opportunities. I do think he's good enough, but I don't think we wouldn't even be seeing much of a drop in class between either players. So I put Andreas Christensen in for the fresh legs and for the fact that he's just been consistently good no matter when we've played him. And on the left hand side, I'm going to go with Antonio Rudiger. Again, personally, Cahill, his position was just completely off. I did think, in terms of tackling, in terms of blocking, was very good in that, but he let himself get beat too often in the Palace game. So I'd leave him off in this match. I put in Rudiger, a guy who does understand Roma. He has literally just come from there a few months ago. So I put someone with a better understanding of those players in that lineup. In the midfield, at left wing back, it's Marcos Alonso. Again, he's another bolt-on. I think there's too much of a golfing class between Alonso and Kennedy for there to be any real debate over whether Alonso should start or whether Kennedy should start. I think Alonso just has to be bolted on for that spot. And at right wing back, it's the guy who has to start now as well, Zappacosta, with Moses out injured. With Moses is out, he apparently hasn't trained since he came off at Selhurst Park, so he's just been ruled out of this game. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I'm hoping that Zappacosta can take the opportunity that stands in front of him. He has performed well whenever he's been given the chance. Karabag completely ran the show. Crystal Palace, he was one of our better players in that game. You could see the difference when he came on. He was making chances. Crosses, again, that is his main strength, and it showed again against Crystal Palace. But it was a difficult game. But I do think that Zappacosta will have what will, I think, because I'm guessing Moses is going to be out for a good couple of games. This gives Zappacosta the chance to have a good run in the team and to stake his claim for that place, which I personally think he's a better right wing back choice. And I'm hoping this might open Conte's eyes up to that a bit. And in terms of the two centre mids, it's the only two centre mids we have. So Bakayoko and Fabregas slot in. Thought Bakayoko had the better game than Fabregas, but again, we're really low for choices. You could say maybe put David Luiz in there, but for right now, I kind of just want to play it safe and put Bakayoko and Fabregas inside. And going into the three forwards, left forward, I'm going to go for Charlie Masunda. I think, again, when he came on, I thought he was the better choice in that. I thought he was one of the better players that we had. I thought he came in with a point to prove, and he did prove a very big point that he does have what it takes. He does need more game time to prove it. He obviously did come out on Twitter and said some things that maybe he shouldn't have said, but he seems to have learned from it. He's starting to focus more on his football, and I'm hoping the Roma game could be another game for him to prove another point. In strike or in centre forward, I'm going to go for Eden Hazard. I want to put him in a false nine. I don't really I'm just not in with Batshuayi. I'm just really...
Hang on, right. I'm jumping in on this. Right, make space for me. No, right. I completely disagree with you straight away. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Morata's fit.
Morata's fit, but again, a weakness from Morata that I have heard from a lot of people is that he can't play 2 games a week. So I would bring him on as a sub.
Well, he's not going to be playing 2 games a week, is he?
He'll be playing against Watford.
It's true, but I mean, it's not really a week, is it?
Really?
Do you know what I mean? Like, logically.
Wednesday, Saturday.
Wednesday. How many days is that?
Well, it's 4.
Is that a week? Is that a week?
It's less than a week.
Exactly. Boom. It's not a week. No. So I think that. I don't know. I think I'd start Morata and rest him if we need to, but like take him off. But I think it's a case of we just need to get the win under the belt. So you go all guns blazing. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, the thing is, we did take Morata off as well against Atletico, and he got injured against City.
Yeah.
I know that's the thing, but I would rather keep Morata fit for the Premier League, because the Premier League is the bigger focus right now, and it's also the area where we are.
If we win this game, we basically go through. So I'd rather just get it off. I'd rather just sort of get this game done, have it sorted, and then we're through, and that's it. That's what I think anyway. I'm so sorry about excuse my hair. I wasn't expecting to come on camera tonight. Yeah, I just think it would make more sense for us just to get the win and just make some progress, because then that way you can sort of have it boosts the mentality as well.
See, the thing is, again, I'm not going to be against Morata starting, but I'm against him playing the full 90 minutes.
Okay. Let's let him know your thoughts in the comments. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave a link to it down in the description. Bye.
In case you didn't hear that, that was Louis Benevente. Please subscribe to him if you guys already haven't. But moving on to the last position, right forward. Again, this one's the easier choice now. Pedro. Willian is another player who has been really out of form, so I'd rather stick with someone who's a bit quicker on the brain, who's got a bit more creativity about him in Pedro, so that would be my starting 11. If you guys disagree with me, obviously Louis disagrees with one of my decisions. If you guys disagree with me, leave a comment down below. We can have a little discussion about it. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. Don't forget to subscribe to Louis Benevente. And if you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to 100% Chelsea as well. I'll leave my social media links down in the description below. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Up the Chelsea.